All right, so I'm going to look at the currencies and gold in this video before we start the week. And again, I'll put the link for the um, to the premium newsletter for for people that want to subscribe. I'm going to include. I'm probably going to do a report early in the morning, and I'm going to include in that what I'm going to be looking for before I'm ready to buy the metals again. So first off, let's get started here. As I said, the employment report was a potential trigger for the dollar to put in a daily cycle low. This daily cycle was really mature, so it was due soon, and it is looking very likely that that was the daily cycle bottom. So the logical resistance zone is this previous intermediate um, bottom right here. And the dollar's only on day three, so even a cycle that's going to roll over and left translate, they'll usually rally for 8 to 10 days at least before turning back down. So I think it's reasonable to think that this rally could probably come up here and test this resistance zone at about 92 before rolling over and heading back down. And then that's assuming that this is just a daily cycle low in an ongoing intermediate decline. If this, I would say if the dollar breaks through this resistance, then we're probably looking at an intermediate bottom here. But this cycle is a little bit short, so that's not my assumption at this point. My assumption is that the euro is going to be the controlling currency, and it's going to rally and right translate its cycle, and I'll show that next. At least 3 daily cycles for the euro before the euro rolls over and starts an intermediate decline. So my assumption right now anyway is that probably the dollar gets to here, and then we roll over and we start back down. We make another leg lower and we test that that much larger support around 88. All right, I'll widen the chart out here. So this is the support I'm talking about here, this previous 3-year cycle low. So my expectation is that we'll get a bounce here. Maybe it comes up as far as to test this resistance, then rolls over, and then we have another leg down that at least comes down to test this major support zone right here. All right, so moving on to gold. You can see we're already starting to get some more follow through to the downside on gold, and it's breaking pretty convincingly below that 1850-ish support zone. So now is just not a time to try and pick a bottom. The dollar again potentially has another 5 to maybe even 7 days. Could go to that 92 mark. I doubt that the dollar's gonna or the gold is gonna bottom and really get any upward traction until this rally in the dollar top. So I just don't see any call to try and pick a bottom here. Certainly not before we get a swing, and obviously we're not going to have a swing tomorrow because we've already made a lower low. So there is one sign that I'm going to be watching for next week and the following week that will possibly tell me whether or not we have completed this daily cycle low. And if gold does break below this, there's still a chance that this is a 7th daily cycle in an ongoing, really stretched intermediate cycle low. And I'll cover that in the report for subscribers tomorrow as well. But for now, just, be safe, stay on the sidelines. As I said, I got everybody out first thing Friday morning, warned everybody Thursday night that we were going to get out Friday morning. So, we're most everybody got, made some decent profits off of this trade here and locked up and didn't lose much of those profits, and we're on the sidelines. So we're going to wait patiently here for a few days, a week, maybe 2 weeks, and see where this goes before we jump back in. And like I said, I'm gonna cover that indicator that I'm going to be watching for to tell me that it's time to start buying the metals again. I'll cover that in the pre-market report tomorrow. And if you want to sign up for the nightly reports, I'll put that link in the description below.